introduce myself. Well, good morning, or rather good afternoon. I was honored and pleased to brief the UN Security Council today on EU-UN partnership. This is an exercise I do every year. As every year, on this day, the 9th of May, we celebrate Europe's Day. It's not by coincidence that this year the two things happen at the same time, because we wanted together, we decided together to celebrate in the same moment the European Union, our 60 years of peace and democracy in our continent, and the EU-UN partnership in the world. Partnership and friendship, if I can be very frank. This is because the European Union and the United Nations share a lot, share the same values, share somehow also the same history, because we were both born out of the ashes of the most dramatic conflict in our history. We share the same objectives of peace, democracy, human rights, rule of law, sustainable development. We share the same philosophy, if I can say so, the same approach to multilateralism, to cooperation in the world. It's what I refer to as the European way to foreign and security policy, and it's what all Security Council members refer to also as a model for many in the world, and also as the United Nations way, the search for win-win cooperations and avoiding or preventing any kind of confrontation. This is why the European Union and the United Nations work together very closely every single day on all our common priorities. I can list a few, but the list would be very long. Sustainable development, peacekeeping, conflict prevention, mediation, climate change, humanitarian aid, global partnerships for managing refugees and migration movements, counterterrorism, maritime security, human rights, gender equality, and many crises around our world, where the UN and the European Union work daily together, from Syria to Libya, from DPRK to Afghanistan, from Somalia to Mali to the Central African Republic, and I could go on. So it's a natural partnership, it's a natural friendship that we decided, starting from our relation, partnership and friendship with the United Nations Secretary General, to strengthen even more in these difficult times. The European Union is very well aware of its global role that all UN Security Council members stressed, recognizing the European Union as a major global player. So we are aware of our global role, we are aware that this brings global responsibilities and the necessity for us to live up to the expectations not only of the European citizens but also of the expectations and needs of our partners. Now and in the future, the European Union will stay a global, reliable, cooperative partner for the United Nations and for our friends in the world. Now and in the future, I know the Brexit negotiations are floating around in the room and everywhere in the world, but I think we made it very clear, and it is recognized from our partners. The European Union is and will stay the global partner the UN needs, as the first humanitarian donor, the first investor in development cooperation. Together we invest in humanitarian and development more than the rest of the world combined, and we will continue to do so even when we will be 27. We will continue to be the first contributor to peacekeeping worldwide, the first trading partner for most